What we are looking at is something rather special. It's called the Kia PV5, and it's the first dedicated model in our Platform Beyond Vehicles PVV lineup. Very much proud of these vehicles. I think that this concept is nearly a game changer in LCV market. I hope this car will change the world. To understand the significance of PV5, we need to start at the beginning, when the PVV project began with a simple question. Why do customers still have to depend on products made by the manufacturers? Today, technology lets people personalize almost everything in their lives. So why not use it to create vehicles that truly fit the needs of businesses and individuals? That's why PVV is more than a product, it's a platform for innovation. And it starts from the ground up. Under the skin of every PV5, whether it's passenger, cargo, or chassis cab, sits a dedicated PVV platform, flat base, designed for multiple upper body configurations. This allows us to offer a wide range of standard versions that can be easily adapted or converted for different purposes, either in-house or by trusted third-party partners. This is a different approach and different way, and that makes us cost efficient and also less wasteful material, which is good for the environment. I'm quite sure this car will be giving us new opportunity and also giving our customers the better use of their time for their businesses and their also personal life.
I think what makes the Kia PV5 unique has a lot to do with the process, what we tried to do. We tried to design something that is more than transportation, that is actually mobility in the way we are trying to define it for the future. It's obviously a sustainable mobility, but it's also customer-oriented, with the user experience really at the core of it. One of the things that's really important is the technical side. In terms of connectivity as an EV, it's the best technology we can have. And this is meant to be symbolized by this upper part, this high gloss black part that is meant to be very flush and very smooth, very sleek. This hood, as you can see, is high gloss black, but it's actually not painted. This is a technique that was pioneered by our engineers here. And because it's baked in without painting, it's a simpler, quicker, more efficient process. The lower part really is where the more functional things are happening. We know that these type of vehicles, they're used every day. So that's why we have the cladding that is around the wheels, on the doors, as well as the bumpers. When there is a problem, when you get a scratch, a bump, or they need to be exchanged, there's smaller, more affordable pieces for our customers. In general, our work really is to do things that just make people's lives easier, people's lives better. It needs to have a positive impact on people. When you see it, when you touch it, when you use it, I think that's really the core of good industrial design. Opposites United is our design philosophy. We adopted this idea because it's meant to relate to life, right? Opposites United is just a way of saying that life is full of contrasts. And in the case of this vehicle, I think it's particularly appropriate, not just the way it looks, but it has to have so many different functions, some very contrasting functions. It has to be safe and comfortable, but at the same time it has to be super functional. It has to be very cost efficient. We want our customers or users, companies who have maybe hundreds of these vehicles, they need to be very efficient and very effective. We have a passenger version, we have a cargo version, and we have a wheelchair accessible version. One of the things that we did is look at all these different scenarios. So we as designers, we went and we accompanied logistics drivers, families. So we saw what their pain points are, what works, what doesn't work as well. And based on that is how we designed the vehicle. When it's a commercial vehicle, it's obviously wear, durability, scratch resistance. That's really important. You can see here, this is actually one of the modules we have in the door. The kind of checkered pattern is for scratch resistance. When it's a passenger vehicle, comfort, ease of use. It has to feel warm when you get in. With the variance of the vehicle that we have is for families, for individuals, for small businesses, for bigger logistic companies. We try to create the system design-wise, but also engineering-wise, manufacturing-wise, that allows for this flexibility and this customization, this personalization of it.
For more than 80 years, Kia has been a pioneer of movement. Our heritage is rooted in enriching everyday life through practicality, accessibility, and affordability. PV5 has earned worldwide recognition as a game changer in the eLCV space, taking home the 2026 International Van of the Year and multiple top-tier awards from respected names such as Top Gear. This is a PVV Experience Center. This is a really important communication tool for our target customers. There are a lot of variants from this center and from our conversion center as well as our factory. So our target customers will understand about each product, each technology, each solution. I like a camping vehicle. I have 2 kids and my wife. I am going to take them with this vehicle to mountain areas to enjoy family quality time. That's my favorite vehicle. PVV business is ultimately like the commercial vehicle business. So there are a lot of players in the market. So we are going to start with a totally different approach, totally different perspective. We are going to customize everything from hardware to software, in-vehicle infotainment system, our conversion ecosystem. That's our ultimate goal to meet our target customers' diversified requirements. We are launching with the passenger and cargo models. Thanks to our flexible body system, up to 16 variants will follow, shaped by real customer feedback. For example, the PV5 Wave features a convenient side entry feature that allows wheelchair users to board safely and comfortably, whether from the sidewalk or the road, just like any other passenger. This shared entry point ensures equitable access, enhancing inclusivity and convenience. The PV5 is not just a new vehicle, but a cornerstone of Kia's vision for innovative, sustainable mobility.
PVB는 특별히 다른 차종과 다르게 그 차를 이제 생산하기에 이제 우리는 복잡 다단한 기능을 갖추기 위해서 생산 시스템이 이제 따라줘야 되는 어려움들이 있는데 이제 그것을 저희가 실현했다고 보시면 되겠습니다. PVB에 가장 적합한 공장, ICT를 활용한 데이터에 의해서 자율 운영되는 공장을 만들기 위해서 노력하였고, 특히 유연화 자동화 기술, 탄소 중립을 생각하는 친환경 기술, 그다음에 안전하고 쉽게 조립할 수 있는 친작업자 기술들을 대폭 적용하였습니다. 제가 그 역할을 공장 건설 등을 통해 가지고 한 역할을 했다는 그런 자부심들 있잖아요. 그런 것들을 이제 뿌듯하게 느끼고, 저희 기아 생기센터 인원은 향후 30-40년 동안 사용할 기반 시설로서 후대에 물려줄 유산이라 생각하고, 기아의 글로벌 PVB 사업 확장에서 핵심적인 역할을 할 예정입니다. 완성차 측면에서는 PV5 포함 PV7 등 전 라인업을 생산할 시설을 갖췄다는 점이고, 부품 관련해서는 PVB에 특화된 서플라이 체인이 갖추어진 점, 마지막으로 커스터마이징 모델을 생산하는 컨버전 센터가 있다는 점입니다. 기아의 인증된 파트너는 엄격한 품질 기준과 안전 규정을 충족한 전문 업체로 고객은 안심하고 맞춤형 컨버전 서비스를 받을 수 있습니다. 앞으로도 휴머노이드, AI 등 그 이상의 기술을 개발하고 융합하여 혁신적인 제조 공정을 만들어 감으로써 미래 모빌리티 프로바이더로서의 역할을 충실히 해나가겠습니다.
Our ambition to redefine what's possible in the LCV market goes far beyond the technical challenges. It reflects our broad vision of becoming a sustainable mobility solutions provider, from generative AI assistant services and autonomous driving to easy swap for BBB. We will continue to invest and innovate, helping customers make a better use of their time beyond conventional transportation.
Kia, movement that inspires.